Hello and welcome to another build story. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to do snow. Now first off I'm going to cover the base with this AK Dark Earth. I've already primed the base, painted it black as you can see. I've already prepared the base, which I've shown in a different video. So it's just a case of making it look like mud. Obviously that was a different base to this one, which I did in a previous video, but it's the same principle. So here we go, I'm sort of filling in this puddle that I've made. You will see later on. I've also made a groove here, which I'm going to be filling in. I fast forwarded it and added music once again. I will tell you who the music's by at the end of the video or during the video. I will let the video play. So yes, you make sure you get it in all the little grooves, nooks and crannies. Now I did make a mistake, I forgot to mask the sides. So here we are, I'm masking the sides with just a bit of masking tape. Yes, my mistake, but I thought I'll leave it in the video just to show that you can just make mistakes. But this is so you could do the edges, which I will continue to show you in a minute. So now I'm going to add some little leaves. Now these are not the cut leaves, these are just, I think these are like seed pods I think. But they look like leaves, but as I'm just going to be mixing them in with the mud. Just to add that sort of like bit of fallen foliage. Here's the log or stick which I'm going to add. Now you can start filling in the gaps. So it really does look like that log has fallen into some wet mud and stuck. Now of course this is all still just the base work, because we're not going to add the snow until the very end. adding some more realistic looking leaves, which I showed in a different video how to create with the cutters, or stamp, should I say. If you like and subscribe to my channel, you will find the other videos. I'm doing a whole sort of range of these little frames, like little diorama type things, just demonstrating how you can make bases. I'm adding a little bit of water to the mixture, and now I'm going to be adding the static grass. I'll do this with tweezers. I find this is the best method that works for me. Again, this is just added to all the edges. Give it a bit of a blow. And there you go, see, the first stage. You can leave that to dry. Now this is a piece of plastic that I've got, it's just a part of an old packaging. I've sanded it up, I've put a little few scratches in it because I want it to look like a frozen puddle. And I put that over the hole that I created. Using the mud again, you can fix this in place, and it gets rid of that little edge. I decided to start filling in all the gaps. You don't need to do this, but I did. Later on it actually worked out in my favour. You will see why. Again, watering it down makes it spread a little bit further. I have to admit, this AK mud is absolutely brilliant. I love it. There is other techniques you could do, you don't have to use the AK. There you go, see? You could just have that if you wanted. But now we're going to... I've left that to dry, now we're going to add the snow. I've done a little test piece here. I have tested on the actual base itself. But like, you can always do a little test just to see what it looks like. Now this stuff, it's kind of like shaving foam. If you've ever seen shaving foam, it's like a creamy type texture. Feels really light in the box, but you just chuck it down and then you spread it out. It's really good stuff. Again, that is AK snow, but you can use other snow. So there you go, you spread it out, and then I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side of the log. Also, you can add a bit of water, a bit of clear water. Don't use the old, top tip, don't use the old piece of water you use for cleaning your brushes. Make sure it's a new, fresh, clean water, because you're dealing with white and you don't want to contaminate that white. As you can see, I've speeded up the video. It's pretty much the same technique as I did on the other side. A little bit of water, spread it out. Making sure you get it all around to the edges. I don't know if you can see, but some of the brown is coming through where I've watered it down, and it looks really good, so I'm glad I did that. Purely by accident, I have to say. Now I'm going to add this fine powder snow stuff. I do believe AK do a version of it, but this is an old tub from a different company I've got. You just sprinkle this over just to give it that sort of texture of snow. Don't have to do this, it's just something I did. Again, you add a bit of water. Just to merge that all in a little bit more. You kind of dab it over as well. Don't sort of use paint strokes, because you end up with paint strokes on the snow. You want to sort of dab it. And there you go. You leave that to dry, and you can move on to the next stage, which is this sparkly snow. I love this stuff. I have shown how to do this in a different video, but not using the AK stuff, using a different product. But the effect is similar, but you just don't have to make the mixture up, which is handy. So there you go. It's kind of like a microbead texture. You stick it along the top of the log. It does have the effect of looking like a little bit of melted snow, which I kind of like. It's kind of nice. So you kind of want to use it on all the edges. And it does look good, because it kind of sticks to the grass in little bits and pieces. Very realistic. could do it the other way around. You could put this down first and then add the other snow, but I've done it this way. It worked out alright for me because you can kind of push it underneath. It's hard to show on this video, but you get the idea when you're doing it. Add a little bit melted to the bits of the brown that's coming through. So you can use a little bit of artistic license here and just put it where you think it should go, as I have done here. This is the fine beaded micro beads, I think AK call it, but this is often from a different product, different company, should I say. You sprinkle that over. You leave that to dry, but there you go, ready for the next stage. Now I've got these lengths of grass. I can't remember where I got them from. I think I got them from a railway model shop. They're really long lengths of grass. I've actually cut them down for this, but you can stick these in the snow. It's actually still a little bit, I know I've said let it dry, but it's still a little bit wet, all this, so you can stick things in and that. So you again use artistic license where you want to put these. Can't really see from the above view, but I do show you in a minute what it looks like from the side. Oh, and the lovely now these are roots, pizza roots. I've shown these in different videos as well. You can place these around. They look like old branches that have fallen down. It's just to break it up a little bit, you know. Branches do fall down. If you go to the woods, you see that there's loads of branches laying around everywhere. Again, just use artistic license. So there you go, there's the side view. Can you see the grass? It's looking good. So there you go, I've put it back into its frame. And now I'm going to add a little bit more snow. This time using a tiny little bit, watered down a little bit as well, but I'm going to add this to the top, just to add to that sort of texture on top of the log there of fallen snow. You just add this all over. Again, artistic license. It looks really good inside the frame. But yeah, that's pretty much finished now. I'm just going to be adding a few little more bits and pieces. These are all the products I've used. I don't know if you can see that. But again, you can go over it again with the microbeads. So yeah, this is the final stage. Now I wanted to add a little bit of Tamiya Clear. There you go. What I'm doing here is I'm going around the edges just to make it look like a bit of melt, I suppose you could say. It does look really good, I have to admit. You could do this on models as well, on tanks and stuff, on vehicles. Gives that effect of like where the snow's melted a little bit and it's, you know, it's come up again. So there you go, all finished. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will sort out my Patreon and add a donation thing to this channel if you like to donate. But I will be selling these eventually. I've got some more done, but I'm happy with that. It looks really good. After it dried, it actually looked even better because some of the staining come through, like the old joke about yellow snow and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much done. I'm going to just leave this to play out, I think. Obviously I will put the names of the tracks and the artists in the description below. Don't forget to join me next time. Oh, please leave a comment in the comment box below if you think I can make any improvements, or if you like my videos, leave a comment. Or if there's anything you'd like to see in detail.